Okay, welcome to my cybersecurity portfolio. My name is Brian Ode, and I'm preparing this portfolio to showcase my both blue team uh, and red team cybersecurity skills. And this is after completing the Google cybersecurity course that is offered by Coursera, and also after completing this certified associate pen tester, which is offered by HackVisor, and also after completing the ethical hacker course, which is offered by Cisco Netcard Academy. So this is how the lab setup look like. I have the attacker machine. I have which is actually a Kali Linux, and it's made up of it has all the hacking tools. Then I have a pre-configured Kali Linux by Omar Santos, which has application like Juice Shop, which I will be using to perform pen testing on Juice Shop and WebGot. And this was acquired from one of the resources when I was doing the ethical hacker from Cisco Netcard Academy. And in this lab, I'll having Wazoo and PF Sense, which will be blue team tools. So during the attack, when I'll be attacking this metasploitable or performing penetration testing, let's say I'm scanning FTP port, and I'm attacking the FTP port number 21. All these logs will be ingested in the Wazoo. So even when attacking these, let's say I've crafted a payload using MS Venom or Metasploit, run that payload on Windows 10. All these will be logged in Wazoo, which will play a very important role when performing the blue team analysis. Then this Wazoo also can be integrated with Suricata to actually act as an intrusion prevention system. This Wazoo in this lab is just an intrusion detection system. Then during the blue team, after I've done the pen test, I've done the attack, I've created the POC, proof of concept. These PF Sense firewall will be used actually to come up with the blue team defense mechanisms, such as blocking traffic from a certain port. Yes, so that is the importance of this firewall, and that's why the firewall will be sitting in between the metasploitable Windows 10, Windows Server, and the attacker's machine. So I'm assuming that the attacker's machine is on the internet. Then these metasploitable Windows 10 are in an organization setup. Then I'll be having a Windows Server 2022, and this Windows Server 2022 also will be pen tested, and it will be configured to mimic a corporate network, something like the email server and work corporate accounts. Then I'll be having another Kali machine, which will be used for purely forensic analysis, whereby I'll be getting open source images, maybe for suspects who have been suspected of hacking or drug trafficking, and I'll be analyzing those forensic images. Yes. So the aim of this portfolio is to demonstrate my hands-on cybersecurity, both defensive and offensive. That is both blue team as a blue teamer and a red teamer. Then is to perform penetration testing using different frameworks such as OWASP and and the NIST frameworks on these metasploitable Windows 10, Windows Server 2022, Gist Shop, which is in the Omar Santos Kali Linux, pre-configured Kali Linux, and the WebGoat. Then another aim of this portfolio project is to log and monitor traffic that is interacting with these metasploitable Windows Server and the Windows 10. Then we'll also be configuring this Windows Server to mimic corporate or enterprise server, and also configuring the firewall during the remediation phase, so that it can block malicious traffic. Then I can also integrate just as I'll integrate the other IPS intrusion prevention systems such as Suricata and maybe Snort in on this Wazoo, that is during the blue team operation. That is, so what you should be expecting from this is a professional pen testing report, which will be having executive summary, proof of concept, and how you can actually replicate that vulnerability. And a couple of PowerPoint presentation also will be available during each, for example, after writing the report for performing a penetration testing on Metasploitable, you'll be expecting a professional report and a PowerPoint presentation of the same and a video presentation of the same. And also, as a by the way, also another goal I'll be after during the blue team operation. For example, I have identified that Metasploitable maybe is allowing anonymous user to connect through the FTP. So I will be performing remediation to this Metasploitable and try to harden this system. For example, I may transfer the FTP service to SFTP service, or allow only authenticated user to access FTP. That is by disabling the yes configuration, the yes configuration, which allows anonymous user to connect through FTP. And also another hardening mechanism which I may be doing is to update some services. For example, if FTP is the FTP service being used by this Metasploitable is vulnerable, I may opt to also to upgrade it and also disable the anonymous users. Although I'm not sure if the system will break when I'll be patching it, but just join me. Let's see how this thing works. So I'll just briefly show you how the environment looks like. I've already set up this environment, so the next couple of videos and presentation you will just see after I'll just be making them Wazoo agents, these Metasploitable Windows 10 and Windows Server to be Wazoo agents, and I'll start working on the lab from the red team perspective. Then I'll go to the blue team perspective. So here are the images. This is the attacker, Kali machine. This is Metasploitable. Yes, and this is Windows 10, Windows Server, pfSense firewall, and the forensic Kali. So that is my lab setup. So join me in this portfolio creation. Thank you.